Splendid Sifats, the sacred, infinite names of the divine, known widely to most as the 99 names of Allah. But He has names beyond anyone's imagination, as His qualities are never-ending. His attributes have been flowing from a time unknown to mankind and will continue to flow to an eternity. But what does the Lord Almighty want for us to achieve from His splendid Sifats? Is it merely just recollecting on them from time to time, or to imprint them into our minds through memorization? Or is there more to these aspiring attributes from which He expects of us? The splendid names of Allah are His qualities. It's through these names we get to know and understand who Allah is. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Allah is beautiful, and He loves beauty." We ponder on this profound statement to extract our connection to the Almighty. As the essence of Allah cannot be seen, Allah reveals His essence through His beautiful names, His Sifats, His qualities, His attributes. We look to the creation where beauty and perfection of Allah is displayed in the whole of the cosmos. It is the creation that is the reflection of Allah the most sublime. We focus on the glistening mountaintops, the lush greenery of meadows, the tranquility of the trees as they display their variety in flowers and fruit, the gushing clear blue of waterfalls and waves. We see His beauty reflected in the beauty of His creation. To grasp the concept of the purpose of these splendid Sifats in fulfilling our purpose of life, imagine life as a garden, and each person is a gardener entrusted with cultivating it. The seeds represent the divine attributes of Allah. Consider the attribute of Ar-Rahman, the most compassionate, as a seed in this garden. By regularly watering with acts of mercy, empathy, and understanding, we allow it to grow within us, spreading compassion to everyone we encounter. Each time we extend a gentle word or a helpful hand, we tend to this seed, letting its roots deepen and its branches reach wider. Imagine planting another seed of Al-Ghaffar, the most forgiving. Just as a gardener knows that some plants need extra care and resilience to thrive, forgiveness requires continuous nurturing, especially when faced with hurt, disappointment, or betrayal. To cultivate this seed, we must actively practice letting go of grudges and offering forgiveness to others, even when it's difficult. And over time, this seed of forgiveness blossoms, just as Allah forgives abundantly, despite many being unfaithful and disobedient. Think of the attribute of As-Sabur, the most patient, as a seed planted in your heart's garden. Patience, like a hardy plant, requires time to grow and thrive, often in the face of challenges and setbacks. A gardener knows that not every plant will bloom right away, and that some need longer seasons of care and consistent attention. To cultivate this seed of patience, we must learn to accept delays, trials, and hardships without losing hope or resorting to frustration. Each time we respond to life's challenges with calm acceptance, we water this seed, allowing its roots to strengthen. As this seed of patience flourishes, it blossoms into a steady, grounded strength, a trust in Allah's timing, and a calmness that brings peace even during storms. In this way, by patiently tending the garden of our hearts and cultivating the seeds of Allah's attributes, we transform ourselves, embodying divine qualities that not only benefit our own lives, but also beautify the lives of others around us. On the reverse side, those who choose to display themselves in a manner that is opposite to these divine attributes resemble devil-like qualities. For instance, someone who lacks mercy and compassion during the course of their life distances themselves from the divine attribute of the most merciful. Similarly, Those who act unjustly and unfairly go against the attribute of the Supreme Judge, aligning themselves with satanic qualities of deceit, betrayal, and oppression. In essence, your life's purpose is to cultivate a beautiful garden that blossoms and reflects the fragrance of Allah's divine and aspiring attributes, just as the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, did. The Prophet of Allah, who reflected the divine attributes at the highest pinnacle level that one could ever reach. Allah is Ar-Rahman, the most merciful, and the Prophet is a mercy to all of humanity. Allah is Al-Hakam, the Supreme Judge, and his messenger was known widely as Al-Amin, the Trusted One. Allah is Al-Hamid, the most praiseworthy, and the Prophet is known as Muhammad, the Praised One. These are the countless examples found in the life of the portrait of perfection and human excellence, the Prophet Muhammad. Your task now is to reflect these divine attributes in every aspect of your being, body, mind, heart, and soul, and in doing so, you draw nearer to Allah's grace and pleasure. This is the very core message of the custodian of these teachings, Sheikh Ahmad Dabag, who has laid out the ideal fertile land for all those eager to plant their purpose of life and draw nearer to salvation. He and his panel of instructors will equip you with all the tools you require to harvest your own garden. It is said that everyone desires the gardens of paradise. Let these divine attributes cultivate your paradise here on earth. May these teachings guide us towards a fulfilling and purposeful life. Begin your quest for human excellence and divine contentment by connecting with us at propheticpath.co.uk. We're here to guide you on this profound journey.